Hello and welcome to my video, lesson 2.7 on one-point perspective. So this is something that I actually taught in art last year when I was teaching grade 6 art. And it's just a method, well, it's often used in drawings and paintings as a way of giving three-dimensional shape to things. And that makes sense because that's pretty much what we've been working on all of the last couple topics with orthographic drawings and with isometric drawings, and now with one point and exploded view drawings, and now with one point perspective. All of them have to do with trying to give three-dimensional shape to on a two-dimensional piece of paper. So with that said, there's a classic railway example. So hopefully this is kind of clear to you. This drawing here, we've got our railroad ties going up and down like this. Sorry, not our railroad ties. Our metal beams going like this, and on this side as well. And then we have our ties going across, and they have a vanishing point. So that's this green point over here. This is our vanishing point. So this would be the horizon. Actually, I should draw that horizon. Can we do that with blue? Yeah, let's do that. This is going to be more of an art lesson here. Watch this. Mr. Drager's got skills. Okay, so that's our horizon, and so maybe hopefully that horizon actually helps you understand the vanishing point a little bit better. Okay, so what if there is, let's say, any object along this path. So I'm going to put a house on the left, and I'm going to put a couple, what's it called? Telephone poles, or they could be like power lines or whatever on the left side. So I'm going to use this as my guideline, and I'm going to use it on this side as my guideline. So watch this. Okay, so now we have two guidelines, and that's really what this one-point perspective is all about having guidelines. Now, all I have to do is mark some hold on, I don't remember if it's 90 or no, it's opposite. There you go. No, it's definitely 90. Okay. Sorry about that confusion there. Okay, so here we have one telephone pole, and we're going to have another one way down over here, and we're going to have another one way down over here. And you might be able to tell something here, but they seem to be getting closer together. Oh, that was probably too far even. So we have some telephone poles, and maybe we have to have, like, you know, the part coming up like this, like that. I don't know what telephone poles look like. I'm just making stuff up here. Okay, but you can sort of get the picture. Once we have all of it drawn, and it gets further and further away because it's in the vanishing point, right? Once we have it drawn, then we take away our guidelines. And now we have our telephone poles going off into the distance, into the vanishing point. On the other side, I'm going to draw a house. And this house is going to be right along this guideline. Let's see if I can get this working here. Okay, so that's one guideline on that side. And the house has to... Oh, I need the same angle, actually, in this case. Oh no, I don't. I need to make it taller. Okay, so there's the other guideline. Okay, so now I need my 90 for on this side of the house. And maybe my house ends over here. Oh, don't move, don't move. Undo. There you go. Okay, so now I got my 90 on that side. And then, you know, it's a house, so it's got to have a door. I might make it just a flat roof house because that would make it easier. Because I'm, you know. Oh, but our door has to also be on the same sort of vanishing point plane. So let's... All right, so I mean you can sort of get the picture here. But our shape is now, you know, starting to take some form here. And it all has to do with making sure everything is going off into our vanishing point. So this would have to be, because it's our roof. There you go. It's not a perfect drawing, but I think you guys get the picture. We have a vanishing point. So let's try to draw a cube using the 1 point perspective. So drawing a cube with 1 point perspective. Let me just find a good example of that. Okay, so you could have the cube on either one side or the other. I'm going to actually move my vanishing point over so that we have a little bit more room. And I'm going to put it on this side of the vanishing point in this case. So you could have it coming directly at you and down a little bit, or you could have it coming to the side, one side or the other. But I said I wanted to have it on this side. So you can see my degrees here. We've got 66 degrees, so I'm just going to give that guideline. And I want to have it a little bit bigger, so let's make it 39. Okay. That's pretty good. Now I need to give it a 0, just a flat part. And hold on, we need to have an even more angled one, because this is going to be the top of the cube. So basically all the parts of the cube that are going away from you are going towards the vanishing point. And you can see my degrees because my ruler shows that. Alright, so we got a 90, we got a 90, and oh, I need another line in here. That's the line in behind. Once you see it, it'll make more sense once it actually shows up. Okay, so we have to have a 90 going up like this. This is going to be a weird looking one. It's going to be really flat, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. That corner doesn't line up. See, and then you have to make some adjustments. think I want 27. Seems to be going right in between. Okay, it's not perfect because it's like 27.5, but you'll still get the idea here. And then I need the 90. And hopefully you can start seeing the shape appear. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. Let's start erasing stuff. Let's use small eraser. Okay. All right, so we have a little bit more idea of what it looks like here. So the point of those other lines in behind are to show where sort of like behind the shape. So you can finish this off, but maybe it should be more of a dot dot dot. So let's try to show that. Okay. I hope that dot 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 makes sense to you, but if it doesn't, it's just that it's behind the current shape, what you can currently see. And then this line here needs the same thing. Okay, it's not perfect, but you get the picture. We have a cube, and we have, our missing sides right in here, but they're behind. And so that's 1 point perspective. I hope this video helps you understand 1 point perspective. It's kind of a hard one to draw, but it definitely looks quite realistic because things have a lot of depth. With isometric, there's no depth perception. With 1 point, there's definitely depth perception. I hope this video helps you understand 1 point perspective a little bit better. Good luck.